This is the biggest lie in Greece. Everybody thinks that with more tourists every year, Greece will inevitably get richer. But that is completely untrue. Actually, the opposite is true. More tourists means less money on average for Greeks. And I'm going to tell you why. Let's start with the history of tourism in Greece. Now, this really started in the modern era because of Philhellenes from Western Europe coming to Greece to explore its ancient ruins. And then it started with the Olympics in 1896, grew with EU membership, and of course blew up in the early 2000s with the Olympics, wins in Eurovision, and other major events in Greece. In 2023, 30 million tourists came to Greece, a country of only 10 million people. So in terms of humans to tourists per capita in the world, we are one of the highest, if not the highest, substantially sized country in the world. And for a very good Southern European comparison, Portugal had earned almost the exact same amount, $19.5 billion from 18.5 million tourists. In other words, the per Greek tourist revenue is substantially lower. The question we have to ask is why? The average tourist spend in Greece dropped over time from 2019 at 653 euros to 625 euros in 2023. We are making less money per tourist and inflation's going up and we're getting more tourists. And not to mention the days that tourists actually spend in Greece have shrunk from 10 to 6.5 days on average. And a lot of people assume that, well, at least you know what, tourism isn't like oil, for example. It hits all sectors and all levels of the economy. But that is not an accurate representation of what's going on. For example, TUI, a German-based tourism giant with planes, cruises, hotels, and more, and over 55-star Greek hotels, controls, listen to this, a quarter of arrivals. And because TUI offers all-inclusive packages, this takes money out of the pockets of small and medium-sized businesses in Greece. Another big thing that we need to mention is over-tourism in Airbnbs, because there are 30 million humans coming to this country and a lot of them are staying in Airbnbs. Where will the Greeks live? Their rents are skyrocketing. 43% of Greeks in Greece cannot afford a vacation, and 80% just avoid the island resorts. And of course, we need to talk about jobs and employment. Tourism jobs on average pay 1,000 euros a month on 12-hour days. Other populous tourist destinations have implemented city taxes, tourist taxes, which I have paid and I had no problem paying because I knew it went back to the city. What do you think? Do you think that Greek tourism is a good thing or a bad thing for this country? And do you think that we can change it in a way that it actually works for the Greek people? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about Greece and the wider world, follow for more.